Hello, you Axis Allies! Time again, once again, for the Axis Allies G40 Enderman'S House through Playtest Invitational game. Recap! Played 5 whole rounds in this game. With LT as Russia and France. More on him later. Enderman 103 as US and China. PROZACH as UK, Europe, and UK Far East Command, or the Fecal Matters. Created by Larry Harris. The WARDEN as Germany and Italy. And me as Japan Man. Let's span the globe here. What the Atlantic looks like here. Looks like some more action here. Europe. That landscape changed a little bit. Landscape changed a little bit in Africa as well. The rest of Europe, Siberia, the upper North America, the rest of America, and North Atlantic, China. Southern Asia, Southern Pacific, Mid-Pacific, and the rest of the Pacific. Well, let's see what let's start with the Warden. He went first in the war. Start with his Germany. Let's see what he has done. Well, let's see. Yeah, still got an air force in Egypt to protect it. As you can see, it worked. That strategy worked. So did some of his aircrafts in Morocco too, to prevent Operation Torch for a while, for the time being. But he did get Bryansk, which is infantry losses to himself, but Russia did lose a lot in Bryansk. More on that later. And he built a little air force in Leningrad out of that factory, getting geared up for the Battle of Moscow next round. Yeah, still built a submarine there. Still's got a little navy up there in the north. Yeah. Getting his Atlantic Wall ready as well. So they'll be spending what? 59 in IPCs. Only because he messed up last round. He thought, due to his calculation, he didn't spend 10 more IPCs, so he had to save it over for this round. That's why it's so high at 59 IPCs. So let's see what they have done unit-wise in losses. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention they did do away with American fleet that was in C-Zone 90. Have a cruiser and destroyer as well with his Luftwaffe. And they did lose dive bomber out of that, so a little damage to himself. And 10 infantry in that Battle of Bryansk. Yeah, infantry's gonna be bought. They're replaceable. They are meat shields. So he didn't really no serious casualties to himself, just expected losses. But he lost 41 in IPCs in this round, unit losses. Pushed him to 265 marks. Still a big mark, but it's not in the 300 club yet. We'll see if he's avoided it next round. So, start from Enderman'S Russia. Yeah, like I said, they lost Bryansk. They tried to go back to Russia, but they just couldn't. So they lost a lot of stuff. I'll indicate later. And building up, of course, in Mother Russia. They lost other forces, Siberia, a couple of rounds ago. They still have a little fleet in the Baltics of a destroyer and cruiser, and you can go out in the Atlantic if it just asked nicely to the Fuhrer if he has permission to go through that strait, but I doubt if you get it. But more on LT later, please. I got an announcement to make about him at the end of this recap, okay? So stick around for that. Let's see what he lost this round. Mainly this stuff in Battle Bryansk and also some of the southern territories of the Eastern Front. So altogether he lost 17 men, 4 artilleries, and 2 AA guns. 77 in IPC unit losses to push him up to 331 rubles, which I think puts him in first place in the wrong category. Yeah, well, let's see what my Japan man did this round. Well, I took into China, but I lost it again. Took some of Africa. Not Africa, China, and pushing further into Siberia, making some serious money. I took over Siberia, but I lost it again. And I had to consolidate my navy up north Pacific because of that navy of Enderman'S. I took the Philippines back. Finally. Took into China, but I lost that again. But building some horses in Korea. I think I bought a couple of factories as well in Hong Kong, Fui, and Shanghai, because I couldn't really safely put my transports in Tokyo Bay, which I usually like to do with Tokyo Express. Hate buying factories for Japan, but them's the breaks. I can't. Got to watch out for that Navy of Enderman'S, the U.S. Navy. So, and bunch them up in Hong Kong Fui against that massive horde that's coming from India. Still got to deal with China as well. 4 nations I got to go against. I did away with one, but it's a big cost to me. Now I got to deal with the Chinese, the fecal matters, and the U.S. I'm dwindling away. Help me, my Axis brethren. Help me, big brothers. I need your help. I forsake you. I beseech you, please help before it's too late. Oh, that'll be what? Spending 50 for next round. Let's see what I lost this round. Not too serious. This round, at least I didn't lose any aircrafts or any big ships. I lost a couple of infantry in FIC, some horses in the Siberian, as long as it's with artillery and destroyer against that U.S. Navy there. A lucky hit from a Enderman'S sub. So together I lost 30 in IPC losses of units in this round. It pushed me up to 314 to get to the 300 club, which I didn't want to join, but I was forced to. But it only puts me in third place in losses. So now LT's Russia. Let's see what I did. Oh, I already did him. Sorry, LT. But you get credit again. Let's see. Let's check out Enderman'S 103, China and U.S. See what they have done. Well, they did lose their navy in 90. This destroyer and a cruiser. They still have if you can see, a transport off the sea coast of Brazil. Brought a little token force. It brought a little token force in the Atlantic. Preparation for Operation Torch, no doubt. Let's see what it did in the Atlantic. Well, not in the Pacific, duh. Yeah. Blew some stuff out of their factory in Alaska. Also with a sub. And pushed their navy further towards Tokyo Bay. Landing more forces in a toehold in the Soviet Far East. Also taking back Siberia. Still holding on to Iwo Jima. They lost their the Philippines, like as they should. So let's see. What will they be collecting this round? They'll be collecting 53 to spend next round. Spend it wisely. Well, not too wisely. Let's see what they lost. They lost a lot of shipping, that's for sure. They lost 3 infantry, 2 cruisers, a transport, a sub, and a destroyer. Well, they lost 54 in IPCs and unit losses. So they'll push them in the 200 club at least. $203 they lost so far in the war in units. That's what I like to see. So they get into the 300 club real soon. So let's see what China has done. They couldn't do anything this round. I don't think they get 10 IPCs this round. I think they get about 5 or 6. And I gotta check on that. But they had no forces to attack with this round, so they bought with their 10 from this round. Bought a couple of infantry and artillery because the Burma Road was open. So let's see what they do with that token force of their artillery. We'll see. I think they get 5 or 6 in IPCs. I'm not sure. I believe it's 5 though. All right, let's see what they lost. Well, they didn't lose much. They lost 3 infantry this round. Total of 9 IPC losses this round. So a total of 97 yuans. One infantry shy of the 100 club. Let's see if I can push them into that total next round. Shall we? Okay, next. PROZACH, UK, Europe. What can I say? They lost their last of their possessions in the Mideast. They lost all their forces in Sudan against the Italians. Show what they lost in units. It was a lot. Still got 3 bombers in South Africa. But they're building up. Finally. Off the coast. I forgot to mention that they got a destroyer in Lend-Lease from America. They also bought 2 destroyers of their own, along with a carrier, and they put 2 planes of theirs. CSO 109, I believe it is. So let's see what they do with that this round. Yeah, I guess they want to get rid of that sub too with all those destroyers. Well, let's see what they do. Still hold on to Malta, but nothing else. Maybe the Americans help. We're marching through Central Africa. Let's see what happens there. So they'll be spending 29 IPCs for next round. Well, let's see what they lost. In this one, they lost a lot. Most of this, I believe, almost, if not all this stuff. In the Sudan, they lost 2 infantry, 6 tanks, 2 artilleries, and 2 fighters. So 70 in IPC losses this round, 5. So it pushes them to second place at 329 pounds. Also to join the 300 club. That's pretty heavy in pounds. But let's see if we can push them up further. Shall we? Are you listening, Warden? So, let's see. See, the Warden's Italy. Oh, I think they're doing quite good. Look at all those marker dots of Italy's scattered around Europe and the Pacific and Africa. Oh, there's a lot. Yeah, well, let's see. They push further into the southern eastern front, taking over a factory in Ukraine. And also getting this territory. I forget what was that? Rostov. And promising more to push further. And like I said, they attacked Sudan. They lost a lot. They couldn't control it. They lost all their grounders, but they took everything there. They did survive with all their aircrafts. They took transfer from Italy, from their naval base 123, to help out with that. It's a very good strategy, and they also, Like I said, they lost all their grounders in Sudan, not able to take it over, but he met his objective. So they bought what? Bought infantry, a tank, and a mech in their factory in Egypt. Well, they still have the 3 fighters and bomber. Still all their Air Force. While they're still upholding on against Operation Torch with Gibraltar and Morocco. And of course with Atlantic Wall, his stuff over there as well. Very good. And in fact, they'll be collecting 31. All those territories. We're not even playing NOs. So that's pretty impressive. Just imagine, it'd be almost twice if there were NOs in this game. So let's see what they lost. They lost quite a few. There's quite a few. And most of this stuff in the Sudan, some might have been in the southern. No, they didn't lose anything in the southern front of eastern front. They lost 2 men, 2 tanks, 4 artilleries, and a mech. So there wasn't really anything serious. Maybe it was those tanks, but that was expected. They lost 38 in IPCs. So they go up to 168 in liras so far in the war of IPC losses of units. Well, he's doing great for such a small nation. Very good, Warden. So let's go to PROZACH again of his UK Far East Command, or the fecal matters. Yeah, I'm going to keep saying that. Yeah, let's see what they did. They took back French Indochina. They built 7 mechs, so they're going mobile. And they're furthering their defense in the Yunnan and Shan State. Look at all that aircraft. Oh, and all those forces. And of course, I said they took back French Indochina. They're just ready to do battle with me. I hope they'll be too late. They still hold on to their Australian forces and New Zealand as well. They still got their Money Islands, which is feeding their war machine. I'll be collecting 30 for the next round to spend. Let's see if I can do something about that. Let's see what they lost. They didn't lose much. They lost a couple of men. Did they lose a couple of men? I'm an idiot. I might have. Oh yeah, I did lose. Okay, so they lose 2 men. I forgot to add that to the losses. So it's 6 IPC losses in this round. So that 155 should translate into 161 in US dollars they lost so far in this war. Why do I always do these things? Oh well. And so finally, let's see what's his face name? LT's France. Well, I didn't wait for his turn, but he couldn't do anything much anyways. I don't know what he's going to do, spend that 10 IPCs he's been saving. Maybe he'll buy a couple of AA guns in Britain, who knows. Under Enderman'S Rose, he's able to do that. But he's been saving up, like a good boy should. He was a very good boy. LT know what song I'm quoting there. You gotta be as old as us to know that. I'm a little older than him though. So all he got is a couple of infantry in jolly old England. His promise is, like I said, he didn't spend it. Just couldn't wait for his turn, so I'm doing his recap now. So he'll be spending that 10 in jolly old England, no doubt, this round. France didn't lose anything this round, so they're still hold at 107 francs. Still stuck in the 100 club. Yeah, so that's our that's round 5 of our game. Going on 20 minutes here. And next up, it will be Warden. As Germany takes a turn. Let's see what he does to Moscow. Will he get her or not? Well, his turn's gonna be up real soon. I know it. And also, since you're sticking around, let me tell you about LT, our A&A buddy, our new A&A buddy. Please subscribe to him. He's been making a lot of videos lately. He even beat me in one YouTube game as well. I think he had about two or three more YouTube games before that. I know he did against Sam Kenny with the 1914 game, also, along with a couple other games as well. So please have your thoughts for LT, please, because his son is very young son is very sick. It might be serious, I don't know, but please have your thoughts for LT, please. His son's very sick. Maybe not be able to do his turn for quite a while. Our thoughts and prayers are with you, LT. And I feel for you because I always had a special place for kids in my heart. And when you told me the news over the chat, I kind of teared up. How your son's doing, very sick. He has to be in the hospital. I don't want to get too detailed. Maybe he'll let you know himself. But our good thoughts for his son and his family for a quick recovery and an uneventful one at that too. So please subscribe to LT as well. He's a good man and a good player as well. He beat me. So stay tuned for round 6. Or the Warden will be doing his German turn. No limit out.